Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm fine. How about you?
How old are you?
I'm 28, almost 28 in August. I'll turn 28.
Okay, you got to hold the phone steady.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to hold the phone steady.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yes.
You got to hold the phone steady.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, as I said, I'm 28. I do have a daughter. She just turned 3. With my current boyfriend. Sorry. We are together for more than 11 years. We still are together.
What's the question?
The topic was about women having to be independent, and he does view it that way. He does want to have our daughter to be independent, to be educated, to have her own stuff. And
your boyfriend?
I'm trying to tell. Yes.
Okay. Well, ma'am, how old are you?
I'm almost 28 next month.
Right. And you've been with this guy for 11 years?
Yes, I know. It should have been.
So you basically were a child when you got with this dude. So all of your adult life, you've been with this guy, and I guess she's already saying, Kevin, I know I should have been married to him, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's a long time. So your identity is completely tied to this guy.
Earlier that
let me do what no. See, I don't like when y'all do that.
I'm sorry.
It's like y'all don't want to. Y'all want to say what you want to say and don't want to hear it.
Yes, I do.
He wants her to be independent because look what he has. He's got you as an independent woman. You're not a wife. You didn't demand that you had to be married before you had a baby. So why should he listen to what you're having to say about his daughter if her mother accepted it?
It's more that I saw my mistake, and
Do you guys live together?
I tried.
You guys live together?
No, it's a lot of stuff over here.
Okay.
And you can tell where that was going, that she was going to say it's a lot of stuff. There always is a lot of stuff. And, the women who do call in, they're calling in because of relationship issues a lot of times and wanting to vent.
Need you to calm down.
Yeah.
Because the reality is this may not work. You've been with a guy for 11 years. You got a kid. You don't even live together. Why?
It's financial. We don't. I'm in Amsterdam. I'm in the Netherlands, and it's very expensive living over
he's
here.
Where?
And also with it's also with his parents, and hopefully this year we will achieve to be together finally as a family.
You're not a family.
It sounds like this dude's just making promises, just keeping her on the leash. Hey, this year, this will be the year. This will be the year we get our own place. Hey, let's keep you excited for this thing that may or may not come.
We want to be.
No.
You want to be.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 3.
So I gotta ask. Why have a baby with a guy who's not your husband, who you don't live with? And is he in Amsterdam?
Yes. No, I met him in Amsterdam. He just lives like a half hour away from me now.
But he lives with his parents.
Yes.
Why?
I guess because he's comfortable where he is, and
why did you do this?
And
why did you do this?
Because I didn't see the necessity to be married. I just didn't.
You didn't see the necessity to be
And
married. What do you do for a living?
I'm a research analyst.
Mm-hmm. And what does he do for a living?
He's to be like his own cab driver, like his own
A cab driver. Okay. So you didn't see the necessity to be married. So you basically chose to be a single mother because you're dating a guy who's a bum.
Yeah. I don't want to say that he's a bum, but
okay.
She agreed with him at first, but you know, obviously when these women date these kind of men, I think she said he had his own cab company. If he's making money or not, he should already had you in a place. So obviously he's a bum. He just doesn't want to move you in a place, or he's staying with his parents. Is what was said.
How old is he?
he's 29.
Is he physically impaired in any way?
No.
Is he worked enough to have sex and impregnate you, but he can't get his own place? Ma'am, if you're over 25 and living at home with your parents, that makes you a bum. That makes you a loser for the most part. Unless you're in school or sick or extenuating circumstances, you had a baby with a loser. And now you're trying to marry a loser. And worried about what a loser thinks. Because you didn't see the necessity to be married. Fine. But you put yourself in this position. And what do you think? What do you think the outcome's going to be? I mean, this is a problem with independence. I would say this, and this may sound sexist, but you have money, you have a job, and now look at women make decisions, are allowed to make these decisions.
True.
So no one should feel sorry for you.
No. I don't want to.
But
anybody
you're still
to feel
worried
sorry
about him and talking about him and what he wants to do. And it's like, well, that's why I say therapy is so important, man. Because that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense that you would worry about what a cab driver will live with his mama think.
I do have an appointment for therapy. Okay. But I also see the reality of things. I don't see myself finding another person that.
Oh, okay. There we go. See, thank you. So you're settled, ma'am. It would be better to have nothing. This is going to sound cold and cruel, but I'm going to say it. It's the best I can do, so I decided to go have a baby with a loser cab driver.
No.
You could have done all the stuff you want to, but why bring a kid into this? You made that her father.
Yeah, but at that time, I didn't know what was better.
It's called a condom.
I supposed to be.
You're a research analyst, ma'am. You're not stupid. You're an educated woman.
No, but
don't play this innocent shit with me.
No.
Don't play this. I didn't know what was better. Whatever. No.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm not trying to be.
But you're a research analyst. I mean, why make a baby?
I made this decision myself.
Yes, but why make the baby is the point.
Yeah, I was hoping and looking into the future that
with a cab driver.
You can achieve like a comfortable or stable life.
This is why I say independence should be taken from. This is why thank you. This call is a great reason. You might think I'm sound sexist or chauvinistic. This is an independent woman, and listen to what she's talking about. You made a child with a cab driver, a loser cab driver who lives with his mother. Do you think your daughter's proud of her father? Is he trying to do anything? And you're talking about you can. This is insane.
This girl's identity is attached to being with this man. Once again, Kevin is harsh. We get it. But you have to realize, and this is a young lady, she got with this guy as a child. Even though she just had a kid 3 years ago, her identity, everything is a dream, basically. This guy is giving her a fairy tale, and she wants to live this fairy tale life where they're all together, even though she's contacting the show because in the back of her mind, there is something better. I just need the confidence to be able to do it.
Instead of just saying, you know what, I was dumb. I made a low self-esteem, low self-respect decision. Don't try to justify it. The world has let you ladies justify your bad choices. But if this were flipped, and you were to call in and say, he's a deadbeat, the world would be like, of course he's a deadbeat. Point is, you didn't have to make the baby. So don't make another one. I think that's fair. Don't make another one.
No. I did, when our daughter was like a year old, he did bring up that subject about another one. And
you've been with this man for 11 years.
I know. Yeah.
What do you know?
And that he's not a bad guy. He is.
Who said he's a bad guy?
He does work hard. No,
he doesn't.
I know you. He is like almost 24
this is
hours.
Why, and you wonder why. And I'm gonna just say to the public who may think I'm being harsh. And you wonder why some men today are weak, because you got women like this who will make babies for them. You wonder why you got beta male and weak males, because you have women like her who will go make a baby for a guy who has no business reproducing. And she'll stand here and try to defend him when you should have been not having a kid at all, or at least go have a baby with a guy who has his own house or his own place, trying to do something with himself. If you 11 years, go. Anyway, you got a baby. You're not going to be able to date anybody much anyway. So, all right, well,
yeah,
your choice.
I understand that. I understand that reality, and
yeah.
I don't want to.
The problem is you had the baby. The problem is the baby, man. The problem is the baby, because the baby's 3 years old, and you, as a mother and the research system, you're a fully autonomous adult. You're responsible for yourself. Him, whatever he is on this call, but I'm talking about the person who has the custody of the kid and your decision-making ability. You choosing this guy and defending this. This is not good.
I'm not. I'm trying.
Okay, have a good. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah.